Forget automatic feeders and GPS collars. Now imagine if your pet could tell you exactly how they feel. If they could warn you when they're anxious, sad, or uncomfortable. For years, pet technology focused only on convenience, making human routines easier, saving time, automating tasks. But we are entering a completely different era. An era where technology doesn't serve only humans. It begins to serve the emotional and physical well-being of animals. We're talking about artificial intelligence that interprets behavior. This is the next frontier. Technology that cares, understands, and connects. Empathy begins when we truly understand the other. And now, artificial intelligence is learning to read our pets. Collars and cameras analyze posture, movement, and vocalization patterns. Facial micro-expressions and subtle behavior changes are recorded. All of this to interpret emotions like stress, fear, or excitement. Biometric devices monitor heart rate, breathing, and hormonal fluctuations. They detect anxiety before visible symptoms even appear. Imagine receiving an alert saying, "Your dog is stressed right now." There are already collars that warn about separation anxiety in real time, not to replace the caregiver, but to help them act at the right moment. Many illnesses in pets are silent at first, and when the signs appear, the problem is already advanced. That's where smart litter boxes and connected feeders come in. Artificial intelligence analyzes urine, feces, and eating patterns. Even the smallest changes in weight and consumption don't go unnoticed. Kidney disease, diabetes, and digestive disorders can be detected early. In addition, portable devices for at-home testing are emerging. Simple blood or urine tests, sent directly to the veterinarian. Remote consultations gain access to real continuous data. Veterinary medicine definitively enters the preventive era. We've always dreamed of truly understanding our animals, not just interpreting barks or meows. Now, prototypes of interspecies communication are emerging. Technologies that translate animal signals into understandable patterns. Not words, but emotions, intentions, and internal states. Smart toys learn how each pet likes to play. They adapt to the animal's cognitive level and energy. They create personalized challenges, preventing boredom and frustration. Augmented and virtual reality enters sensory stimulation, a bridge between the domestic world and more natural experiences. But with great advances come great responsibilities. How far should we go in monitoring our animals' lives? Who controls such intimate data about behavior and health? There's a risk of becoming too dependent on technology, of replacing presence with notifications. That's why ethics and regulation are essential. Technology should strengthen the bond, not weaken it. It should guide, not decide on its own. Responsible innovation is the true challenge of the future, because loving also means knowing when to turn off the screen. In the end, it's not just about smart devices, it's about a new way of seeing our companions, a deeper understanding of what they feel and need, a bond built with science, empathy, and respect. Technology is not a replacement for affection, but as an ally in conscious care, a tool that expands listening, that anticipates suffering and protects health, that transforms data into applied love. Your pet's future begins with how you use these tools. Perhaps in the future, loving an animal will also mean learning to interpret invisible signals, hearing what isn't said but is felt, using technology as a lens, not a wall. Tools that don't replace touch, eye contact, or presence, but that help protect lives that don't know how to ask for help. The future won't be made only of chips and algorithms. It will be made of more conscious human choices. If you believe animals deserve this extraordinary level of care, explore more content here on the channel. Subscribe and stay with us on this scientific and emotional journey through the mysteries of the animal world.